kicking away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Trying to beat the D deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Off and running. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the... And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
He might want another play. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Penn State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. On the snap, it's Singleton. He gets into the end zone to convert, and they'll tack on a couple right before the half. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's going for it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. The 40. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. Runs through a tackle. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The Nittany Lions are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Making side adjustments here. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Aller. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And they did tack on the extra point. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Fires to the big fella. Turning on the Jets. Turning it on. Discards him with the stiff arm. Oh. Took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The snap sets up to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie 5-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Start from the 16-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Throws for the tight end. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Strapped.
This game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Singleton. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Touchdown, Penn State! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense...
Hey.
How about the momentum?
That's
They've
crazy.
got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm, and in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. LSU right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
It's a seam wide open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
A deep throw as the clock winds down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Buys a little extra time. He's got it, first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They showed great belief in his ability to pick up yardage after the catch there.
And you trust your receiver. You run a quick hitch, and you trust that your receiver is going to be able to get it and maybe break a tackle and get the first down. He easily does that, gets the first down. Nice execution by the offense.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense has got to get somewhere. Man, that's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice right there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's got the back in the middle. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd round. It's a really middle of the field, but hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space, always winning.
Skips away from pressure. And he's left with no option.
Yeah.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Extending the play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical.
Yeah.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. If we need to go for it on 4th down, this offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
15-yard curl flag, baby.
Time today. Looking for more room. He'll go out of bounds.
Put that shit to sleep, nigga. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll
we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own. To throw, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Marshall.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react to play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Second down, he'll throw it. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Grab near the marker. It's Marshall. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. They just keep firing. Rushes on him. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Passing play if you're throwing.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Let's it fly. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum established.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in.
All out of space. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide.
The ball pops out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Picks up the first down, still moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
That's that booty means.
Taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Navy Lions!
Well, you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's a frustrating play right there. Like, the protection was really, really good. Jesse, quarterback holds on to the football, has time, and then makes a critical mistake over the middle of the field.
And he's just staring his guy down for way too long. There was the defender that had a beat on him from the get-go, and he makes him pay. That's a mistake you don't expect to see that quarterback make.
He wants to change this route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Number 94, set to kick this one away.
Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was...
What you say, bro? Mopping shit, bruh. Mopping shit. 4 straight. Mopping shit. Mop shit. Keep mopping shit. These folks can't stop. They're gonna put us with Killer. I already see it. And they ducking smoke. I said everybody. I can't get a game, fellas. Hey, I'm gonna take a break and
Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Nittany Lions will put total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there. To stop at the 19. Give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
They'll keep it on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the first down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
Steps away to find some room. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
To throw, it's Beck. Sends it downfield. And he hurls it in inside the 30.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really?
He'll take a shot. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. After the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with the lone back. There he goes. Lots of running room. The 30. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Number 10.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. See what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every point. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Hurricanes in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the Canes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Dropping back, it's Beck. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to go up top. He wants to go deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line, it's Daniels. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Now, fourth down.
Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
On the snap, it's Singleton. The Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Offense changing the play. Sends it back in motion. The play action fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking to the big tight end. Finds space on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the point after is good.
14, Miami, 7.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The DBs will back off a bit. Back to throw, it's Beck. He's looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
He uncorks one deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by...
Good game, coach. It's quick. Talked all that shit about my defense and couldn't do nothing with it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken... as he stopped at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll try it over the left side. At the 35, he's got room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After after the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Simpson. Using his legs to buy some time. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Touchdown time! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. From the pistol. Might be calling a hot route. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes it. Pulls it in. Oh, he's got some space. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Back to throw, it's Aller. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Penn State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for blockers. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. First play of the period will be a second down. The run to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration out front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Fires left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Oh, he wants it all. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Caught in the backfield. It's Pena. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play something.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Man, you usually don't see quarterbacks make mistakes when they have that much time to throw the football. Usually it's off of pressure. It's somebody in their face and somebody hitting them while they're throwing the football. Coverage in the back end was beautiful, creating the big INT.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Might be changing the route. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Singleton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Nittany Lions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to throw. It's Aller. Bringing the heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Now he's going to break the pocket. Wide open spaces. He's loose. And he rolls into the house.
BTA, belt the ass.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their
Well, I thought I was in my private chat. I was in game chat.
Pressure now on the opponents.
D-boy can't. I get the ball back.
We'll tack another one onto this.
And I get. Put GG's in the chat.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half.
Oh, let me see what Jason on, baby. I'm tell you that. You click on my YouTube too and see this shit too.
Oh, the ball's out on the return. The kicking team's got it And they take the ball right back.
All right.
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get
Yeah,
to the
Derek.
ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a
No,
turnover
that
on a
ain't it.
special
That's
teams
a-
play like this, and
it's
that
a
is
random I'm playing.
massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Oh, better not get it in.
Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll try the run.
Hey, but the crazy thing, couldn't belt the air to one about 6 straight. See my little defensive scheme, I went and cover for a quarter, but it ain't quarters.
And let them
It's
build
playing like a
the lead.
regular cover.
They really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is
Uh,
not it. They were ready for that.
Oh, you're gonna get to see it
Great
firsthand.
explosive plays through the passing game.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's going to lose a yard on
That DN shit right there.
Writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move.
I'm on
Going
rushing
for it
one.
on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Quarterback adapting. On the move, he fires. It's dropped. And oh, what
But
a
see,
way to end this
he just
drive.
turned over
Just
down. He might
where
have
they
went
wanted
through.
to keep the ball,
But
they
he
did
just turned over
not.
on down. But this the problem. They show you the percentage of pass and run the player that you about to play does. Most niggas is like 70-30.
It's Singleton.
You know what I'm
In
saying?
the backfield, it's Allen. Defense played the Wildcat
Yeah,
very
so
well on that one, stopping
it's
them for a
showing me
short
how
gain.
much
They were able
they
to
gonna
get the
run.
ball to
So,
the running back in
with
space,
me
but
knowing
that
you run
space
heavy,
just evaporated.
I mean, you pass heavy, you might run once or twice, but you ain't gonna gas me. I got cover for a safety, so they coming down and feel it.
So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football. Trying to get that
Yeah,
elusive guy
so
around.
really he can't do nothing.
And the Nittany Lions come to the
And see
line
me,
on
I'm the
3rd
type,
short,
3rd
trying
and
to
4, I
convert
might
here.
down run the inside zone.
Getting the field, it's Aller.
Get 4th and 1, 4th and 2.
This senior showed some
Shit, if I
serious
can get 4th and 3,
firing that one in for the
I
first
still
down.
might run it down straight. You know what I'm saying?
Third down, you're in zone coverage.
You just gotta show me.
Quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he
But-
just got it out of his hands too quick.
But I figured
The throw was
out,
too
okay, I
accurate.
can't
Really
just
nothing you could
play
do
straight
there.
up
It's
coverage
now
and
a fresh set of downs.
cover you. So I gotta play like a cover 4, so nothing get over the top.
Looking for a crease.
Because everybody want to go over the
Singleton.
top, like in the grand scheme of things. Play cover 4, so they can't go over the top.
Great running backs
And-
consistently make people miss. And he did a really good job of breaking
And
one
then
tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next. And
help
to the next,
in
to the
them
next.
seams
Offensive
with
line,
my
they have to do a
DNs.
lot better job, giving them some more space so we can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
They'll run the screen. And just a
See,
short
he keep running cover 4. I'm fit to bomb him, but
This quarterback right
I ain't
now
been able to get no pass
is doing a
protection.
nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
We got
That's
the
why
lead.
the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
See, now 4th and
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
he can't
The
score.
Nittany Lions will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and not his best work.
Man, they just got a punt return on a
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Special teams proving to be special.
Punt returners, man, you just got to make one guy miss. You make the first dude miss, and then a lot of times it's off to the races. This guy is so dangerous in the open field, as he shows right there in the punt return touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown. 21.
They got me big time, Tyler. You saw that crap,
You
man?
just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, but barely So first down will open up the final period. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Aller. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Nick.
I make him look good, Tyler. Nobody else. I'll play with him, dog. So I got him. You know, I make him look good.
Flexibilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Then perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The run from the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end? Just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it.
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside of the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Right back to the well. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Time to take a shot. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Got it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They're getting set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Motion from the back. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. The kick is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The gift to the back. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it.
Inside zone.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every
No
time you
turnover.
go into the booth. I'll watch
Beat
those
an
two teams
80-year-old,
play anytime.
beat a
Yeah, that's
60-year-old.
what's fun about good teams. Really
10
good
carries,
teams squaring off. Like,
125.
there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked
Well,
higher
it's
for a
ball
reason. At
game.
the end of the day, when it came down to it,
See how many
they made
viewers
the
are.
biggest plays
Anybody in
in
the
the
chat?
most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the
Ain't
college
nobody
football
in the chat.
season. But give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.